This is my prayer. Yeah. Though an army may encamp against me, in this I will not be afraid. When my enemies came to eat up my flesh, they all stumble and fell. All that hate and whisper together against me, they devise my hurt. Haters.
Hey you guys, it's your girl DSJ. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Again, tell a friend to tell a friend. Share this video, like this video, comment on this video, and I will get in the comments with you guys. I keep saying I need to get in the comments. I'm gonna get in the comments with you guys, and I love to see you guys interact with each other. So again, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. Grab your auntie phone, grab your uncle phone, grab granny phone, and tell her DSJ on. She dropping jewels with Julie. She's throwing a vlog today. You know, get into it. So like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys. What's up, my gang? Welcome to another dropping jewels with Julie. It's your girl DSJ. On this topic, I'm gonna be speaking about family, friends, you know, things of that sort, like relationship wise. I already spoke on the toxicity part of my life, so now we're gonna kick it into gear with friends and family. Okay, y'all might want to pour a drink, but over here it's 4 in the morning, so we're not drinking on this one. I might pour me some coffee, so just get ready. Okay, I want to speak about my upbringing with friends. We're gonna talk about friends first. My mom instilled in me in a very young age. I can't even recall, but I can recall her sayings. I may have came to her with a problem about a friend, and all that sticks in my head today is, you don't need no friend. You came in here by yourself. You gonna leave by yourself. I mean, was that kind of disheartening, or was she really preparing me for life? I don't know. So I took that into my life, like, not saying right away, but when it became more of adulthood for me, when I started to realize, like, this person is really not a friend. So now I'm gonna give you guys a bit of a story time. I'm gonna clean my glasses here. Okay, so I'm not from this area where I currently live. What they would say down south, yeah. But where I'm from, you would consider that the south as well. It's between, baby, we don't even consider that the south, but I'm from a little town, little area called Coconut Grove. And I reside down here in Homestead, Florida City, Naranja, when I was about 14. So my upbringing from birth to 14 was Coconut Grove. And when I moved down here, unfortunately, I had lost my mom, so my sister gained custody of me. So I was just starting high school. I thought I was gonna go to Central because my mama planned on putting me in Central because I wanted to go because that was my dad autumn. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go to Central. I didn't want to go to Coral Gables, which was hers, because it was literally right around the corner, but you know. So when I moved down here, I ended up going to Homestead Senior High, which my daughter goes to. And it's crazy, like, I'm the new girl on the block, y'all don't know me, like, and at this time, they wasn't wearing uniforms, we was wearing clothes, and baby, one thing about me, I always, and to this day, put that on. Yes. Baby, my grandma was known for dressing. Baby, when dressing, it's just gonna be that, dressing. So like everybody kind of flocked to me, and then I was something, you know, new out the bunch. Like they was so lame down here. I'm sorry, they were lame. I'm sorry, I gotta put that out there. They were down. Ugh. It's okay, it's okay. So I had met this guy. This is, I think I want to say my first day there. And I was lost. I didn't know the hallways. I never knew the school. My sister just enrolled me. I didn't go for some school to learn the hallways or anything. So when I got there, I had to like learn, find my way through. And I was lost. This guy was like, you know where you going? I'm like, no. So he showed me, and then we exchanged phone numbers, and we began to talk. Like that was not my man. I didn't know him from Adam. So we began to conversate. And at that time where I lived, he lived like literally across the street from me. So I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit more. My sister, her hairstylist at the time was going to Homestead, like it was her senior year. So she did my hair. I'm not saying we became close, but it was somebody I knew, and her sister, it was somebody I knew. So it's not, I didn't know anyone out there. So I know those two young ladies going out there. And then the sister friend had a friend, right? She had a friend, and I began to know her as well. Fast forward to me and this boy, like just having a conversation, just talking. This young lady approached me and said, do you talk to such and such? And I'm like, yeah, like we talk, but that's not, oh, because me and him just broke up. Sus, like, is that a check or a read? Was that a check or, was she checking me or was she reading me? But however it went just like this, like, baby, if that's you, then why you over here? My mouth slick, it been slick since probably I could talk. But I think me and her even had, maybe we had a class together, I'm not for sure. I don't know how this story went, I can't. But we end up becoming close. Like close. And in this instant, like me and the boy stopped talking or whatever, the boy wasn't even talking. And it seemed like we started to progress. We started to have similar traits, similar background, similar everything. So we really became close. Like I consider her a sister as well as she considered me her sister. She used to come and stay over my house. She used to do my hair, like, baby, the things teenagers used to do, we used to do it, like, go to like little clubs, parties in adulthood. Like, I was the first to have a child, she came behind. It was like that. So, I'm gonna give a little in-depth detail. This might just be about the friendship crap, and we'll start with the family later, because this one right here is real good. Okay. So we're in high school. Now we're getting into the where we dating people, right? So I want to say my first little boyfriend, I think she grew up with him, but it was something to me that was kind of like off. It was too much with him, so I was just like cut loose. The second one, my baby daddy gonna kill me. The second boyfriend, she becoming to know him and things of that sort, and it was cool, like, but he never too much cared for her. So now we on to my daughter's dad, and he did not care for her at all. Like, he did not care for her. And then so on and so forth. And when I sat back and think about it, like, why nobody I was dealing with cared for my friend? Because like my best friend who I grew up with from Head Start, like all my dudes, they really liked her. And she wasn't even here. She was in a whole nother state. So I kept saying, why? So when we became adults, like being adults, like we got our first job together, everything. She met someone, he was a bit older, and the person that I met was not that much, but he was a bit older, and my sister actually introduced me to him because that was her coworker. He was in the verge of moving, right? He was in the verge of finding him someplace to stay, get out his mom's house or whatever. So at the time, my friend and her man had not moved, and he was like, well, find out where they stay at. I want to see how much the rent will be. So he ended up moving over there. Me and my sister ended up getting into something where I was like, at this point, I'm 18, I'm grown, I'm gone, right? So in this little hiatus that I never stayed with a man, a boy before, like I don't know how this goes. I don't know how, but I'm finding my way through. I'm working my way through. That's another story. I'm working my way through things. So the relationship here ain't even cool at this point. So I'm backsliding with my daughter's dad. Now mind you, at this particular time, my daughter wasn't made. It was none of that. We was just, backsliding, like sliding, right? As the young kids call it. So, what happened? Yeah, we're backsliding, and I guess at the time my dude had asked her, cause she stayed under us and we stayed on top of them. Where's just and I lied, I made up a lie. I told that boy, listen, I'm finna go to my auntie house. My auntie finna throw a party, Lord. Auntie forgive me. But I did put that on my aunt. I ran a bag and everything that was going, y'all. So, y'all got to tell me why would she tell this boy, oh, she with her ex-boyfriend? Why? Why would you? Is there any girl code? There's no girl. That's the title of this video. Girl code. There's no girl code, and like I know there's no honor amongst these. But damn, why burn me, bitch? You really thinking about? Excuse me, girl. You really thinking about what happened in high school? Like, are you serious? And when he told me that's what she said, I was like, well, why would you tell him that time? I didn't know nothing else to tell him. Baby, you could have made up anything. Like, I don't know. If I'm telling you my getaway, my alibi, listen, I don't know. Simply, I don't know. And he wasn't the type to grill nobody. He was very loving, sweet. Like, I had to form him into what he is because he was very a square. Yeah. So for her to tell him that, I was like, okay, that's a strike right there. That's a strike. And freak. I'm not gonna go into all the little details, but she know. If I'm telling you, like, I have dealings with someone, I'm off that subject. If I'm telling you I have dealings with someone, why would you, supposedly sister, friend, go spin the block and deal with him? So I'm finna give you a scenario. I'm on the phone with her and like she's smacking down on this fool. You know how people put things in your face like they want to tell you, they want you to know, and this was it. So sis just smacking. I'm like, well, what's going on? Like, what are you eating? Oh, some Chinese food blank bought me. Huh? Yeah, blank bought me some Chinese food and da-da-da. Okay. So I don't know if I stopped talking to her then or I was putting pieces to puzzles or something to that extent. Something happened. And then, I'm jumping. Me, for those who know Jessica, you can be my friend 20, 30, 5 to 1 years. And if I feel like you did something that was snake, that was not of a friend, I would cut you off with no repercussions. I wouldn't even talk to you. You wouldn't even know. And maybe that's wrong. Like a lot of people say you should address the issue. But if you know why I cut you off, don't ask me why I cut you off. You should know. So in this instance, I stopped talking to her. And I don't know how we came about or came around. At the time, then I think a friend, a acquaintance of mine said something about her, and I was like, bruh, I had a dream that this girl mom passed. And when I tell you, when I become friends with people that's over like 10, 15 years, we become acquainted, like we become family. Seriously, we become family. And her mom was like, her mom, I could say not a mom, but like an aunt to me. And I felt deep in my heart, if something was to happen to her mom, I don't know. I would feel so bad that one, me and her stopped talking, and then like her mom she was a good person. So I asked the acquaintance at the time, like, can you get in contact with her and like have her to call me? I forgot how to block the girl number. She was telling the acquaintance that she was calling. Her number must be blocked, so I unblocked her. We talked, and this is when I explained to her what happened. Like, if I'm dealing with somebody, if I got dealings, like, whatever the situation may be, why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? So she become very apologetic to the point where you thought it was going to be what it was with me, you know, and you end up getting, like, falling head over heels. From my understanding, you really fell for this person. You start doing girlfriend things, and he end up burning you. And then you tell me a story about how your aunt did it to you with someone, so you understand how it feels. Whatever. So we started back talking, cooling, kicking it how we do. And in this point, I said I would never put her back in the situation in my relationship. Now, at this time, I've been in a relationship, and she don't, I think I showed her a picture or something, I don't know, but I never put her in none of my relationship statuses, nothing to that extent, nothing. So I'm trying to figure out how this time I just said, because there's been too many instances where I say, I'm gonna forgive her, I'm gonna take her back, I'm gonna forgive. It's like, it became toxic, it became draining, it became too much. And if it ain't making me no money, if it ain't bringing no substance to my life, baby, you have to go. Period. I got enough stress in my everyday life back there to be dealing with a so-called friend. That's just not gonna happen. And she actually gave me another scenario to where her and this other girl had got close, and she felt as if the girl called her when she was going through things, but when she was good in her relationship, she never called her. I said, bingo. Well, I feel like I could be more of a friend to you than you are to me. Yeah, it's time to cut close. It's time to cut that loose. And I think that's in any relationship. That's in any, you know, family. And definitely friendship. Don't be more of a friend to the friend. You get what I'm saying? Let it be equal. And that will be the same instance. Like, it will always be something will be going on with her and her. Something will be going on with her and her significant other. And I will always get those phone calls. I will always be like, well, you know, being what a friend should be. But I didn't never feel like it was resonated back to me. And that's not fair in a friendship. That's not fair in a friendship. The friendship should work both ways. We shouldn't be two ships just passing in the night. No, we shouldn't be. But I cannot lie, when it was time, I don't know how to put this. When it was time that I needed her, she was there. And I really did need her because I already set in my mind like this, that's not what it is. So going forward, ladies and gentlemen, when we see these red flags, like as in relationships, as we do friendships, we have to, in my case, bring it to their attention, let them know this is what hurts me, this is what started it. And if we don't fix this, I don't think it's cool for us to even be cool. Like, let's just scrap it. Seriously. And I should have been did that. And one day I did tell this to somebody. So when I look back on it, I was like, was she really a friend? You know, because I could go into deep details, but what purpose does that serve? I just want to get out. If it's not serving you, if it's not genuine, if it's always a one path, it's not two lanes, let that go. Let that go. Let it go. It can be genuine people. I met a lady in my life, like, and she's still in my life today. I consider her a second mom. And I know her for about 8-9 years. And we're like this. And like she told me, she said, Jessica, anything you tell me stays here. It don't leave here. It's a lot of bones. It's a lot of skeletons of people I still have here. And there's still more stuff about her that sits here and I won't tell her so. Because that's who I am. You know? So, if they can't hold water, what purpose do they serve? Because you have to be able to hold water. I have to be able to bury my dirt. And you put dirt on top of the dirt. And we both bury it. You get what I'm saying? We both got to be able to bury this dirt. Like, nobody should know nothing. Like, that's what I mean. It's no girl code. Then I felt like it started to be competition wise. Because when we did get back cool, I let her come over here and she was like, oh my God, you have hardwood floors and things of that sort. And oh my God, it looks so nice in here. And then she started speaking on my old ex, saying, oh, don't let him come back. He'll want to come in and move in. Like, girl, nobody's moving in here. We're not doing that. But, and he didn't care for her either. He despised her. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. So fast forward, I ended up going to her house for something. Or she wanted me to come there to show me something. Baby, they was laying down the same kind of hardwood floors. And I was like, aw, that's so cute. Like, you redid your whole house because of when you came in here and what you seen. So then I knew then, girl, that girl always been in competition with you. And I congratulate anybody on everything. But yeah, and then me and her ain't talked for a while after that. I forgot what she did. Jesus Christ. Then we bring it back. And me and her are just like talking. Not like that, but every occasion. She asked me what I had planned for my birthday. And I'm like, oh, okay, me and this girl, we're going out to eat. But you could tag along. So I asked the other party, like, is it okay if the girl comes? She was like, yeah, sure, she could come. Went out to eat. We had a great time for my birthday. We had a great time. And I text them both, because I'm on vacation at this time. And they both had work in the morning, but they want to go party. And I'm like, I got work in the morning. We can do this another day. So I texted them both and was like, hey, did you guys make it to work? And I'm up at this point because my body's so used to getting up in the morning. So I'm like, did you guys make it to work? So the other girl wrote back, but she didn't. And then you have your phone on read, girl, bye. So I was like, okay. And I forgot. Oh, me and the other girl had ended up going to the gun range. And she ended up liking the picture saying, yes, sister, something like that. Bruh, it don't take you much to say. Or even the next day, yeah, I'm sorry, I made it. Like, so basically you just want to come outside with us for content, for clout, for what? Because my birthday night, oh, that's what it was. My birthday night was definitely all about her. It definitely was her birthday. It wasn't my birthday at all. It was her birthday. Yeah. It was definitely her birthday. It was all about her. Seriously. So I said, no, I can no longer do it. And I think the next year, she ended up texting me, happy birthday. I never respond. Like, at this point, you get it, sis. Like, girl, there's no going back. There's no going forward. Yeah. We have to watch. We have to watch. We gotta watch. The people we put in these positions to say that they're friends. In other words, they're not friends. Maybe they're in high-key competition, but you can't see it because you're so much of a friend and they are. We have to really be mindful of the people who we put in our lives to say that they're friends. Not friends. They're very much foes. They very much want to be in position. Yeah, they very much want to be in competition with you. And that's fine. But don't wait to be my big age to figure that out. And I love my kids. I love my kids to death. They come and tell me they little problems. And my oldest girl was like, her and her friend, I'm just going to give y'all a little glimpse, been friends since elementary. They get to high school, I guess it's not what it is anymore. And she really slighted me because she said, I don't want to be in my 30s knowing that she's really not a friend to me. That I'm really much of a friend to her than she is to me. I felt the type of way. But I was like, I'm glad I never had to tell her that you don't need friends. You know, you was born by yourself, you're gonna die by yourself. But I did give her that little talk, like, you don't need a friend. You got too many siblings. Y'all 4 on your daddy and 2 more over here. And you the biggest of them all. So yeah, we don't need friends. But sometimes they cool to have. I'm telling you, it be people coming in your life for reasons and seasons. When Madea made that part into his movie or play at the time, it wasn't a lie. It's true. It's very much true. With the roots, with who's gonna grow with you, who become branches. It is a tree. A friendship, a relationship, it is a tree. In this instance, baby, she was never a root. Cause me and her didn't even grow like that. You didn't even become a branch. You're very much the leaves in the tree that flew off. But this is just me giving y'all like a little story time on a so-called friend and girl code. Let's not break that. Let's not break that. That was on my mind to give y'all. That been on my mind to give y'all before I even gave y'all the other video. Don't let nobody slight you. Don't let nobody play in your face. And it be hard. It be hard because you and this person can have similar traits. And that's what draw y'all. It could be, how can I say it? Trauma, childhood trauma. It could be the things you guys like, to do, the same music, church. It could be all of that draws you to a friend. And it could not be the same thing that make y'all not even be friends. But let me tell you, when I thought about it at my big age, when I sat up there and thought about it, this girl really came to you and told you that her and this boy just broke up. What? And me and her became the best of friends. The best of friends. And I find it so funny because the other girl, like it would be, you could call us the three amigos, but I was really the three that held the two because neither one of them liked each other. Neither one of them liked each other. And I spoke about her in the other toxic video. So at that time, you know how these kids got what my daughter call it, lock it, where you and your group of friends can be on a chat and y'all text and write about things. We had slam books back then in a composition notebook. Y'all remember slam books? I'm not that old. So it would be three of us in a slam book to where we talk about our day, we talk about what's going on, gossip, whatever. We're talking about this. So the other girl, when I think about it, like, me and her was real close too, just like her. And when the ex at the time explained to me, like, when she found out, like, when they went on they merry way, she was saying something to the extent like, she take people men, or she take, I don't know, but he found out too later about her ass, huh? But yeah, like, I would think coming to my big age and the loyalty, cause I'm a Libra. Like, we're very loyal. We're loyal. This ain't no lying ass Libras. No, we're loyal Libras. Period. Like, me and my brother, like, you can tell, like, we stand on business. It's that. But yeah, these two never really cared for each other, but it was me making them, like, get along to get along, but it wasn't that. And at my big age, I see why. Like, them broads really sat back, watch me work, and then y'all turn around and do this to me. It's cool. But I just want to make this video on the strength of girl code. When I think about it, there's no girl code. And I felt like the other chick, when I explained to her, like, this my, even if I got it, like, you already know, you know me before he even know me. So you should already know, don't even play with me, because you already knew how I used to get down. Like, why would you do that? But I'm older now, like, I ain't finna turn up on you, sis. So yeah, they was always plotting. Like I said, I'm new down south, y'all. I don't know these people, but it was a life lesson learned. It was a lesson learned. And to this day, I have what I told you guys before, only child syndrome. I diagnosed myself with that, meaning I am my only child. My mom's only child, but my daddy's baby girl. You get it? I'm my only child, right? Yeah, I'm my only child. So being the only child, I'm spoiled rotten. I'm getting the world. Like, it's nothing that my mom said I could not have. It's nothing. Even my dad was in prison making moves. It's nothing she can't have. So yeah, I'm a loner. Yeah, like I said, it was nothing for me to be by myself. I told y'all in previous videos, my kids and my mind. Some family. But people would say that, oh, you're wrong for that. How? It's my emotions, it's my feelings, right? If you feel the need to always let people around you and slight you, let me tell you something. Come here. Stop it. Why are you doing this to yourself? Why? Never let anyone slight you. Never. And don't let nobody think that they're bigger than you. Keep your confidence up. Keep your head up. Attention. Straightforward. Yeah. But I will say this. I'm going to leave y'all with this word that the preacher said at my daughter's grandma's service. She said, I'm I'm taking from it, they must got into a disagreement. My daughter and the pastor, they must got into a disagreement. This is what I'm gonna take from it. And they came around and they talked about it like grown women do. You know? She said nowadays friends aren't really friends because they'll cut you off at a drop of a dime. Well, back then, just like Betty Wright said, they found you on the verge of breaking up. They'll cook a little food and throw a little party and whisper things in your ear like, don't blame Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just a man and he's doing the best he can. I heard him say, see, it's not bad. It's not like that now because guess what? Back then, I remember if your friend was struggling and you needed a helping hand or something to that extent, baby, you had it. And nobody heard about it. Nobody. Back then, it wasn't competition. It wasn't, oh, I'm better than her or I think I look better than him. It was nothing to that extent. So I can understand them getting into a disagreement and just screaming it out and working it all out. Yes, I definitely understand that. That's what you call a real friendship. That's what you call a real friendship. Straightening it out, leaving it there, and it not happen no more. Oh yeah, we cool as all outdoors. But if we tell each other something, and then you turn around and say, I'm not gonna do it no more, and then you continuously do it, oh baby, it's a problem. I'm gonna leave it alone. So when she said, like, friends aren't friends like that anymore, she stood on 10 toes on that. We're not. We're not. We're not. Girl code, boy code, family code goes a long way. And my best friend to this day knows my ups, my downs, my goods and my bads. And she's in a whole nother state. And even if she ever come home, she would never tell my business, just like I'll never tell hers. Cause see, we grew together. I didn't grow here. Yeah, so like I said, I didn't grow here. But when y'all find someone who you consider friends and they become family and they never slighted you, hold on to them. Cause those the one that's gonna go a very long way in your life. Seriously. So with that being said, DSJ family, DSJ gang, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time and dropping jewels with Julie. I was just giving y'all my background of my life experience and what went on. And I'm gonna keep doing it because like I said, I never introduced myself to you guys. I just got on this platform and just went for what I knew. It's always gonna be something educational. It's always gonna be something you learn that you're gonna take away from this channel. It's never gonna be gossip, hearsay. It's gonna be me. Experience. It's gonna be my experience. So I love you guys. I hope you guys got enough from this. Peace.